Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Alicia Elizabeth and I'm so excited that you've decided to join me here today for another Fitness Friday. If this is your first time checking out this video, I want to encourage you to subscribe if and only if you've enjoyed what you've seen. And if you are a returning thickie, hey boo, hey, you're looking good if I do say so myself. For both of you, I want you to grab a snack, get comfortable. We have a couple things to discuss. We have officially reached Fitness Friday 17, which means we have passed the 4-month mark of working on our health, talking about things related to our fitness and health journey. And so congrats to you if you've been going on this journey with me. Congrats to you for clicking this video because you want to start this journey. And most importantly, thank you for rocking with me through and through as I have been sharing my thoughts, the things I'm doing, the things that have worked, the things that have failed. So I want to check in because I have a lot of great things I want to tell you. First and foremost, I'm officially 38 pounds down, 38. And I'm extremely proud of that. And so for the month of July, however, what I want to do is I still want to try to come down. If I'm gonna be honest with you, while I'm not concerned about the number on the scale, I would like to lose maybe 30 more, if I'm gonna be honest. Am I calculating that correctly? So anywhere between 20 and 30 more pounds. I think would be a good number to start like really going heavy with the weights. But I'm happy to lose anywhere between 20 to 30 or 40 more, just because I remember what my smallest number was on the scale. But I also feel like, if I'm gonna be completely honest with you, the way my body is molding this time around, I am wearing things that I was wearing when I was my smallest. So I do know that while the number on the scale doesn't mean anything, it really doesn't mean anything because that means inches are coming off as well. So I'm not completely at my smallest weight number, nor am I at my smallest measurements, but I'm starting to get into things that I was wearing when I was my smallest. And if you know anything about clothes, you know that can fluctuate. And so I'm thinking I would like to realistically get down 20, 30 more pounds. But for the month of June, I want to challenge myself, and I think I've mentioned this in another video. I want to challenge myself to focus on other behaviors that I want to develop around my fitness journey. So working out has become a behavior. I do it. When I don't do it, I'm like, girl, no excuses, get it done. And I'm making good food choices every week, hence the weight loss. However, I think I could be making better food choices. I think I can up my kitchen game. And so I'm hoping that if I take my mind off of announcing weight loss privately and publicly, that I will be able to hold myself accountable to sharing with you all foods that I'm really trying. If you've been rocking with me from the beginning, you know that one of my goals week in and week out is to try new recipes and new meals, and I have not done that. And the interesting thing about July is that my July is about to be so much busier, hence this hairstyle that I did today, to see if I could cut back on where time may be being spent somewhere else. But I still want to think about meals that I can incorporate into my diet plan. And when I say diet, I'm not talking about what I call what I'm doing, but the foods that I'm eating. And so for the month of July, I will not be announcing weight loss. But it is because I want to get on here with updates such as foods that I'm doing, exercises that I'm trying, things like that. So my goal for the month of July is to remain or to continue eating clean. I really want to have like completely clean month, but if I'm gonna be really honest with y'all, which I always am, I feel like when we tell ourselves that we won't have any cheat days, it's a punishment. And so I don't want to do that. I never want to promote that with you, and I don't want to promote it with myself privately. But my goal is that when I feel like I'm cheating, meaning I'm having something that I could not have a ton of or have every day, that is still the healthiest version of it. So during the month of July, my goals is to still lose weight, but to also incorporate one workout video per week. Realistically, I'm telling you one because that's the goal that I want to be able to hit, but I would like to add some kickboxing, some Taibo maybe, or something like that 2 to 3 times a week because I want to start to, you know, work on targeted areas of my body, like my glutes, okay? You know, because we keep it in 100 on here. And I also need to do some core abdomen workouts because I just have refused to address my belly because I like my belly. but I think I can also tone and shape that area as well while keeping it as feminine and to my liking. And so I'm hoping that July will allow me to be laser focused on that and what I'm eating. So my commitment that I'm declaring to you that for Fitness Friday 18 through 22, or maybe even 18 through 30, or let's say 18 through 25, is that I will up the meal sharing and maybe even the exercise sharing. And so anyway, let's get to today's topic. You have decided that you want to join the jump gang, right? And so I figured this would make a great time to give you pointers on what you need to have, things you should know to successfully segue into jumping, because this is a reoccurring question in my inbox. I have put these things together in no particular order, so just follow along. Number one, shoes are super important. You cannot jump in any pair of shoes, but you do need to jump in shoes that you are comfortable in, and in my personal opinion, that they offer a cushion at the bottom, because you are, this is the motion. And I will insert a clip of me jumping, maybe in the beginning, maybe in the middle, maybe in the beginning. All right, so for every box, I try to do 75 jumps. That's my new number. So let's see if I can do that real quick for you. And then take a quick breather, do it again. Lost count. So I will keep doing it in each box, and if I stop, like let's say I stop at 50, I will not leave that box until I reach 75. And number two, because you're jumping, this is the motion that you're doing. And so to avoid experiencing so much, let me see the best word, discomfort in your calves and your ankles, you want to jump in shoes that provide that support. Number two, I believe that spandex leggings are the best, but not just any pair. They need to be snug. Most of the leggings that I jump in are high-waisted and they are snug around my waist. And when I jump, they do not come down. If you do not have any spandex jumping leggings or things of that sort, pants or shorts with a drawstring is helpful, because again, your body's going in this motion, and so you want to make sure that your pants aren't coming down while you're jumping. In addition to the type of pants you want to have, number three is that shirts that are long may be helpful, because again, this area is going to be moving a lot. So if you can get a shirt that has a little extra length in the front, if you're conscious of your stomach, that would be really helpful. If you're not worried about it, then baby, Pooh Bear it out, show that belly. But to my ladies with a lot of breasts that was blessed in this area, because I was blessed in this area as well, but I'm a part of the itty bitty committee, proud here. I don't really have this issue, but you do want to get a sports bra that is secure and snug, because this area will also do a lot of moving if you are heavy breasted. Number four, you need a rope. And they are readily available on Amazon, Target, Walmart. Some people have managed to find some at the dollar store. Check thrift stores, go to Craigslist, get you a jump rope. Number five, what I have found to be really helpful is doing intervals through jumping. So where I jump now, there are 4 boxes on the ground. And so when I first started jumping, which was back in April, I was doing 20 to 25 reps per jumps or like per box. And so that means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way to 25. Pause, go to the next box, jump, pause, like that. And now here it is, July. I am 3 months solid and in my 4th month of jumping, and I'm jumping to 75. I will probably jump in reps of 75 for another week and a half. I try to do the same number for a week, 2 weeks, depending on how I feel. And once it feels doable or really easy, I go to the next number. So intervals really help. I see a lot of jump challenges that tell you to count to 15,000, and you know, kudos to you if you can do that, but I'm not counting to 15,000 while I jump. I also know some people, and I do jump to 75 for 30 minutes. Some people don't count, they just jump for the duration of the time. That's good for you too. For me, having the interval kind of it allows me to see, am I making progress? So yes, I'm listening to music and things of that sort while I jump, but counting to a number and seeing how I feel when I reach that number helps me gauge, okay, you're building the stamina. Is it time to move it up? Is it time to go harder? Is it time to go faster? In that way. Number 6, every time you jump, you should have a nice big bottle of water. Every time you jump, you should have a nice big bottle of water. While I'm jumping, I cannot tell you enough how many times when I did take a quick breather, having some water refreshed me and I felt my energy and I was able to continue. You do not want to find yourself jumping without water nearby. Number 7, you're not jumping high. A lot of people I've noticed when they first start jumping, they're jumping like this. No. You want to jump on the ball of your foot and your toes, so your heel's really not touching the ground, and you're jumping like this much. You're really not lifting that high. And I know in the beginning, naturally we just jump because we want the rope to go beneath our feet, but as you continue jumping daily, you will realize that you don't have to get that high off the ground to get the actual full body workout. So just keep that in mind. You're still working out, you're still burning calories, you're still getting a full body workout, but you do not have to sprint to the top of the clouds. Like, no, that's not the goal. Number 8, I want to encourage you to have some music. Listen to music, listen to an audiobook. You can listen to things on podcasts. You can listen to discussions on YouTube. This will absolutely help the time go by fast for you. And I don't know if you're anything like me, but I enjoy jumping because of what I'm listening to. And so it kind of, like, I almost forget that I'm working out even though I'm like dying, because I'm enjoying the content of what I'm listening to. So this is a great time to do that. Number 9, please do not forget to stretch. When I first started jumping back in April, I did not stretch. I'm still really bad about stretching, but when I first entered into the world of jumping, it was imperative that I stretch because my leg would hurt sometimes. The girl that I was jumping with, her shins, she had shin splits. My ankle gave me an issue sometimes in that 4 weeks. And so stretching really helps your body adjust to this new full body workout that you're doing and the consistent reps that you will be implementing. So please stretch, whether it's for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, the more the better, but do not refrain from stretching. You need to stretch so that your body can actually participate with you when you do this. And number 10, be patient with yourself. I cannot say this enough. Everybody is in a different place in their fitness journey and in their body type and what they're capable of doing. And so before you jump into this jump world thinking that you have to do 30 minutes, I want you to just be patient with yourself, make an honest assessment of where you are, what you're capable of, and understand that over time you can extend the amount of time that you're jumping, you can extend the intervals that you're doing, but do not get out there and hurt yourself and then completely have to remove yourself from it in totality because you weren't able to be patient. And so when I started jumping, we did a jump challenge and it was 30 minutes for 30 days, and we laughed about it at the end of the challenge because we were like, we're crazy for doing that. But I would encourage people to assess their body. How much working out do you currently do? 5 minutes of jumping to someone who does not work out is a lot. You will be drenched in sweat. And I'm not telling you to shortchange yourself, but I am telling you like, hey, 5 minutes of jumping and you going for a walk is a great way to do week 1. And then you want to add jumping for 7 minutes the next week, boom. And then you want to get to 10 minutes by the 3rd week, boom. And then you want to do 12 for the 4th. You are going to get there. Okay, but you have to be patient with yourself and you have to be honest with yourself. And so I cannot wait to see your jump videos. I cannot wait to hear the progress that you make. I absolutely love jumping. It's one of the things that I'm most thankful for having been introduced to as an adult and during quarantine, because it is now a required part of my workout regimen. So I'm still doing other things like walking, stairs, kickboxing activities, but jumping is like non-negotiable. It's happening. I love when I complete my jump sessions because I can see the progress that I've made from April to now, and I'm so happy I didn't give up on it. So again, I'm doing 75 reps for each box. You'll see that in the clip wherever it was inserted, and then I keep doing that for the entirety of 30 minutes. The benefits of jumping have included weight loss, inches coming off. It makes a lot of other exercises such as running really easy, your stamina. I mean, it's all around. It's a great full body workout. And so I hope this video was really helpful. I hope you feel a little more prepared into going into jumping. And if you have not already, check out my fitness page, which is @ThickEducator. Go ahead and tag me when you start jumping so that I can encourage you and hold you accountable to continuing. Until next time, I will see you all same place, same time on Friday, a little healthier than we are today. Bye.